to film with this play because people got to ever since my Jared Goff to ignore Jameson Williams video, which happened to blow up and get like 7K views. It's the first time I've had 1,000 views this season. Now, if you check my popular videos, we've gone viral. But this season, that's the first time I went past 1,000 views, and that's my fault for keep taking hiatuses. But people keep calling me negative, so I didn't want to start this film with this play. But what the fuck was Terrion doing? All right, here we go. We get press man coverage. I think it's man. I can't really tell. We are man aligned with a safety in a box because it's a short yardage situation. He comes off. He opens up to the out. He opens up inside. Marvin Harrison immediately attacks his outside shoulder, and then he speed turns. This is the second time in 3 games I've seen Terrion Arnold do this speed turn. As a DB, anytime you speed turn, nigga, you lost. Anytime you speed turn, you lost. Now, the ball didn't go his way. They ended up picking up the first down down here. But this would have been an easy first down, and I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Now, I understand, right? But this is why I say Terrion has to trust his athleticism more. The reason he does, because, listen, this is going to be press bail, right? So he's going to fake like he's going to press him one-on-one. He knows he has one single high safety. That's why the safety's eyes are over there, right? Kirby Joseph knows exactly what the fuck is going on over here, too. So, but he's going to come out. He's going to press bail, right? So this is a fake press. I don't want to jam you at the line at all. I just want to bail because he don't want to get beat over top because he only has a single high safety, and this happens to be like the future of the NFL position, at wide receiver. So he opens up early, and then Marvin Harrison, being the astute pro he is, immediately attacks his outside shoulder because he's running a speed out. He's not going deep at all. And then instead of Terrion staying open, he speed turns, and this would have been an easy first down. But speed, look, he's touching earth. Anytime you touching turf, it's a bad idea. You should never be speed turning in the NFL, Terrion. But again, he's a rookie in his 3rd game, and he's gonna make some plays later on today in this film. But this is rep 1, him versus Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm being honest with you, this film session is starting off on the wrong foot because I don't know what the hell we're doing right here. It's not often I can admit that, but as y'all know, I'm the realest YouTuber y'all subscribe to. I don't know what's going on here defensively. It looks like Brian Branch has landed up man press coverage against Marvin Harrison with him lined up against him. But actually the coverage is going to go here and then here. But it's not exactly going to be man. So I'm thoroughly confused. Detroit's getting exotic with their look. Maybe somebody else can point this. I don't know what happened. But as you can see, Brian Branch is going to go play him man. He's not playing him man. He passed him off to the safety. He's in zone. But look, bro. My guess will be a cover 2 invert, like an inverted cover 2. That would be my guess. But why is he manning up underneath, or unless he's just carrying a deep third? Listen, I ain't played football since my senior year in high school, y'all. This is one of those times I'm gonna admit I don't know the coverage. Okay. So, and then he lets him go, and then he's still way out here playing zone. But it's still like Brian Branch is manned up. So, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Lions is doing some exotic shit. Mobby, I will never get on my channel and lie to y'all. I don't know what this coverage is. I have no idea. But Marvin Harris is gonna get a catch right here off the scramble drill, and Terrion Arnold's gonna go clean it up and not allow any yak. And I have zero clue what coverage that was. Unless that was just like a blown coverage. Somebody missed the assignment. Maybe Terrion did something wrong. I have no fucking idea. All right, this film session is starting terribly. All right, listen, this not even Marvin Harrison Jr., but I had to include it. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time. You want to talk about straps? Listen, Terrion Arnold get a lot of shit for the play action penalties he gets. But I don't know if y'all see how much he be locking down in our secondary. So I'm going to let this one run, and then I'll get to more him versus Marvin Harrison. Clamps. All right, let's get us back on the right path. Here we go. Bottom of the screen, Terrion Arnold, Alabama, Marvin Harrison Jr., the Ohio State. One-on-one man coverage. He's going to either run a drag or a crosser. I can't really tell. I'll let y'all know in a second. Either going to be a drag or a crosser coming across, and it's going to be straight drag. It ends up becoming a crosser because Jack Campbell's sitting on it right there. Pause. So he's going to get behind Jack Campbell and then behind, I think that's Brian Branch. So it turns kind of into a crosser. Originally, it was a drag. Terrion Arnold plays drag at first, turns into a crosser, does a good job of catching up to this play. Good job of getting back into phase with this receiver. And at the end of the day, this is clamped. Sorry. End of the day, this is good defense, Detroit. This is clamped. Although Marvin Harrison Jr. has him beat initially, Terrion Arnold is playing the defense, which is going to be looks like a one high safety cover man with the drop linebacker and a drop safety. So we get Roberson here manned up, him here manned up, him manned up here. Jack Robinson playing kind of like the lurk, and then Brian Branch playing the drop with more man on the flat here. Terrion Arnold does a great job of trusting the scheme, trusting the defense. Terrion Arnold's job on this play is to not get beat deep, which is why he doesn't press, which I ain't gonna lie, he might have lost that off the line. I'm gonna be objective on this one because this is Marvin Harrison Jr. from the Ohio State. You feel me? He might have lost off. Let me see something. No, there was never a shooter to press. Marvin Harrison just gave him a stutter step. Terrion Arnold's trying to get def, right? So it may appear as if he's beat off the line, but he didn't shoot and miss. He didn't fall for like anything special coming off the line. He's just trying to get def. He runs drag, has to get behind Jack Campbell and the safety. Go get. I think that safety actually manned up on the tight end. Either way it goes, great play, Terrion. This right here, this is all you need to see. This, I am confident, bro. Terrion Arnold, listen, and I understand Jeff Okudah went to the Ohio State. Terrion Arnold ain't Jeff Okudah. You hear me? Terrion Arnold is not Tease Tabor. This let me know what it was with Terrion Arnold. Give him 3 years. Give him 3 years. I think he'll be in that Pro Bowl if he can stay healthy. Give him 3 years. This, because I know Marvin going to a Pro Bowl. I know Marvin going to be him. But look here, right? Now, in the slot, bro, being out there on that island is one thing. But when you got a receiver like Marvin Harrison Jr. with a 1, 2, 3-way go, and he's jumping off the line at you, he's literally jumping into his face. Look how calm he is. Look how he stays in that chair. He does not take a false step at all. He's not falling for none of this bullshit that Marvin Harrison Jr. is trying to do. This is the best play Terrion Arnold has had as a pro. Oh my God, look how long he stayed in his chair before he got in the phase. Right? That is how you know he is him. He is him in the phase. Hand check. Okay, hand check. He's looking right into his eyes. Ball must be up. Look back for the ball. Now that you're looking for the ball, you can fuck his hands up. You can hand fight, fuck his hands up. Get out of there. Straps. That is amazing. This is OG crazy work. Look how long he stayed in his chair. Got in the phase, hand check, look for the ball, rip through, clamps. And y'all know Marvin Harrison Jr. gonna be him. They going at it mano a mano. That's a W for Terrion Arnold. It don't get no better than that. Next up we do have the Kirby Joseph interception, right? We got the Kirby Joseph interception on 2nd and 3. They're going to take a shot at the end zone. Now, the reason Kyler Murray was so thirsty to get to Marvin Harrison is because he thought he had Terrion offset. But the way we ran it today is we made sure we draped somebody over top whenever we had Terrion one-on-one. Now we end up having 2 deep high safeties. And I think this is actually cover 2. So this is another good job of Terrion Johnson to stand in this play. And as you can see at the end of this play, he's going to really run clean up on Marvin Harrison Jr. No, wait, let me make sure I'm not tripping. Because it looks, it's not, is it cover 2, man? Let me see, hold on. No, it's cover 2. He picks up him. And then Terrion, instead of guarding grass, that's a lot of time what we saw. What's dude named it? Cam Sutton, the woman. Yeah, Cam Sutton. Cam Sutton will guard grass a lot in this situation where he guards nobody as the linebacker picks him up. Instead, Terrion stays with this play, passes him off to Kirby, but continues to eye Kyler Murray and watch this ball throughout. Another way you'll know Terrion's going to be really good in the league. And with staying with this play, Terrion probably could have had an interception here. But instead, Kirby Joseph's going to jump it, right? Because Kyler probably thought we were in man and he had him beat. No, we were in cover 2. We were planning for this the whole time. And then he's actually going to run clean up and knock the shit out Marvin Harrison while Kirby Joseph picks this off. And it could have been a Terrion Arnold interception. It definitely would have been a incompletion. Or I ain't going to say definitely because Marvin Harrison, I ain't going to lie, he could have mossed him. But it was going to be a good play on the ball, period. I definitely think it would have been an incompletion. As you can see, Terrion pretty much knocks him the fuck out. And then Kirby Joseph is able to pick up the ball. But I just think this is an amazing play from Terrion Arnold. Sorry, I might have said Terrion Johnson. Kirby Joseph and Terrion Johnson. This might have been this is an amazing play from Terrion Arnold for staying with this play in cover 2, able to clean it up, make sure Marvin Harrison Jr. is not able to deflect this ball, and Kirby Joseph's going to walk away with the pick. I like it. I like my young bulls to stay active in the play. Arnold 1v1 versus Marvin Harrison Jr. As you can see, Terrion, he kind of opens up with that inside leg. And as you can see, he's going to lose a little position on this route, right? He opens up with that inside leg, which doesn't make any sense, right? So look, as you can see right here clearly, Marvin Harrison Jr. opens up with his outside leg as his lead leg. Now, when you do that, generally it means you want to go outside. So Terrion lead leg going inside is what kind of hurt him on this play. He should have stayed square, stayed more in his chair as we saw the last route. The reason he's able to stay with it is because he's still in his chair. He doesn't quite, but he does make that slight false step, right? And you can lose off a false step. It's very important to never have false steps as a linebacker or a DB. So his lead leg is his outside leg, which generally means I'm going outside. You don't want to lose. If it's going inside, it'll be more of his right leg. So Marvin Harrison Jr., great route runner, gets inside leverage against Terrion on this play. All right, as you can see, his right leg is his lead leg. He's leading with the right. Left leg back. Leading with the right generally means he's going inside, right? And then he's able to shift him with that outside leg, get him to break outside, create that little space he needed to break this route back inside. The ball doesn't come his way. It's not the worst coverage from Terrion Arnold, but just an example why it's always important to maintain your technique, especially when you're in the NFL, because guys are really quick with the moves that they put on you off the line of scrimmage, right? So this doesn't come to hurt us. If Kyler Murray were to stare down Marvin Harrison Jr. this whole route, maybe we can have a Kirby Joseph jump of this play. Nope, Kirby Joseph bails. Yeah, it's because he kind of opens up outside. Maybe Kirby Joseph jumps this if he stares him down the whole time. But if Kirby Joseph plays the same type of bail coverage, I do believe Terrion would have been beat. As you can see, he has that step. So if this ball is not going here and it's coming here, there's a good chance of Marvin Harrison Jr. catching it. Terrion Arnold does have good recovery speed and he's there, so maybe he can make a play on the ball. We'll never know, but at the end of the day, not a completion, not the worst coverage. I think we got something good in Terrion. Terion Arnold, this is going to be a win for the Ohio State against Alabama. Coming off the line, fakes inside, double move, catch on the sideline. It's a lot. And off coverage is kind of hard. When you plan that off cover 3 zone coverage, your responsibility is don't get beat deep. Marvin Harris is going to hit him with a plethora of moves coming off the line. There you get the first fake outside back inside. Then you get the fake on the comeback and actually break to the sideline. You know, not the worst coverage, but an easy completion for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals as Marvin Harrison Jr. clearly wins this repetition here. One more time. Terrion made plays. Last time, Terrion Arnold made plays. All right, here we're going to get off coverage versus a speed out from Marvin Harrison Jr. Terrion gets into his chair. It is so important to stay into that chair. I know it seems scary, but when you're going backwards, you never want to get too high. It affects your ability to break whichever way. When you're low up in that chair, you can drive off that lead foot, or if you like to lead off this leg, you can push it, drive inside. Generally, you want to lead off this foot and bounce, get into phase with the receiver once he gets around this area. What Terrion does is a really good job of staying patient, getting into his back pedal. He gets a little high. I'm not going to lie, this is a little high. But when Kyler Murray's cocking that thing back, pause, and you see the speed out coming, good job of getting back into phase. Now, this could have been a completion if Kyler Murray threw it more to the sidelines, but he had that pressure from Aiden Hutchinson. The front end, it got to work with the back end, right? Even Darrelle Revis had some dogs up front when he was in New York. So, again, you get that front end working with that back end, and voila, he's able to go up, make a play on the ball, and cause the incompletion on Marvin Harrison Jr. And again, another great play from Terrion Arnold. It's not a flag. He's not too grabby. He's not too holdy. The refs have really been screwing the young bull. Ain't a lot of y'all. The refs really been screwing my young bull over. I think he talked too much, but I like my corners to talk. So as long as he going to keep making plays, I don't mind the flags at all.